a mic. All right, let me get my chat open. Unbelievable. Howdy, folks. Yeah, my audio. Pay thousands of dollars for equipment that's supposed to make your life easier. And all it does is, Oh, well, well, we're going to have to just run this right into fishing with Buck. Well, let me go close my door. The cat's no longer here. When I kicked the door completely, I damn near off its hinges. Ah, is anybody out there? Do I have audio? Do I have any audio at all? I don't know. We're back. We're going to try to run this. I don't even think I have a viewer. If not, we'll see. Yoo-hoo, Jules, no audio. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, what else did I have left to do here? Docs, one more. Control panel. Ah. Complete reboot. Complete reboot. All right, here we go. Well, we're back at it. Real fast. I got 20 minutes now, not a half an hour. I don't even know if I hung on to anybody. If you're still here, thanks for hanging out. I don't know what happened. Microphone just gone. I unplugged it 3 or 4 times. I had to completely reboot the system. And then it didn't work. I was almost ready to just quit. And I sit down there, and then all of a sudden it starts working. Ah. I don't know. All right, guys. We're going to the Selenge River, Mongolia. We're going after the game fish. All right, that's what we're going after here. We're chasing the white humpback whitefish. I'm all flustered now. All right, we're going to chase that guy right there. We're going to chase the Lennox. We're going to chase the northern pike and the Taimen. To me, that's the best game fish out there. Yeah, there we go. So, those are what we're going to chase after. Now, what they're talking about is the mouse. What I was rambling about here was because, if you look at the stats and you look at everything that gets caught over there on that river, you see the 48, you see the mouse lure, that black mouse lure. It's the greatest lure since on Fishing Planet. Well, why? And why is it on Selenge? Well, that's when that lure becomes available in the shop. The 48 level players. That's where it comes. That waterway. You get that, I think, as part of one of the deals, one of the challenges or the monster fish there or something. It all starts off on this waterway. So naturally, you got more guys fishing with that brand new lure than the other lures. What I was trying to say, and nobody heard me earlier, was the fact that a medium spoon will do great on this waterway, especially for those grayling, and a narrow spoon for the graylings, a medium spoon for the Taimen. You guys know a medium spoon works real well, or a narrow spoon, or a casting spoon for these pike, so you don't got to worry about that. Um, that mouse lure, we were catching northern pike way before that mouse lure come along. It does work. It does work okay. But the point being is, pike hit on topwater lures. You can throw a tin can out there, cut up into some pieces, and flash it around, and a pike's going to hit it. Okay? So, point being, it's not because they're expensive lures. Do they really produce all that well? I don't think so, honestly. I don't even think they work the way they intended them to work. I don't know. I get more bites out of just dragging them because I'm mad at the way the goofy thing spins around. It doesn't even act like that. Doesn't act like no mouse crawling across the water. Now does it? Not my book. No Mises that I got around here. Anyway, so all right, we're chasing. Not that big a fish tonight. We're chasing. Now, if you look at the unis on all these fish, the whitefish, 4-pounder or 4 kilos, 8.8 pounds on that guy right there. 3.2 pounds on the eyed. Okay, so that's 7.1 pounds. And we got 10 kilos on the Lenok, 22 kilos on the Northern Pike, and 60 kilos up on that Taimen. So he can get up to 132 pounds. So the Taimen's our big guy. I mean, that's the biggest salmon out there. So I have a lot of fun fishing with him. And I was going to put, maybe I'll go back and update it and get the links in there. Hopefully, by the time we're done with fishing with Buck tonight. But I wanted to put links. I've done videos on these Taimen. I did 2 videos under the instructional playlist where I go after them with every bit, a spinning rod, a casting rod, a bottom rod. I catch them on everything, even out of a kayak. So you might want to check those 2 videos out. They're kind of cool. All right. So hurry up, Buck. We got 15 minutes. We want to get to your gear. My sound's cutting out. That's getting me all wound up. All right. Now for tasting these fish. Now, what they tell you here, okay, the whitefish. You want small minnows on a 3-aught hook. If you're going live bait for that whitefish there. And they say to fish them with a red grub, that 3-inch to 7-centimeter red grub for an artificial bait. I'm more on the narrow spoon. Hey, narrow spoon slay this fish. Okay, especially that purple one, the amethyst. Now, I've been trying to compare the club series stuff to our good stuff that I know that I always used that were good lures. So I've been testing this club series narrow spoon out. It's like the yellow and brown or yellow and black one. That works really, really well. Very comparative to that amethyst, the purple one. I wouldn't know which one produced more anymore. Either way, you can go. So if you got your hands on those club series and maybe you haven't been using them, that one really works. There's a couple that may not be so sweet. At least maybe I'm just not holding my mouth right, but I don't get a lot of action on them. But that narrow spoon, the club series narrow spoon, barbless, that's a really good one. All right, so back to these fish here. Small minnows, 2-aught or a natural walker. I agree with that 100%. That natural walker they're using is the 1/2 ounce, that 14-gram 3-aught. That's the big one they're using big time there. Now, as far as Lenok go, they got natural bait here. Is the natural eggs on a 4-aught hook, or go with that black mouse lure, the topwater lure, the black mouse, 1/2 ounce, 14-gram. That's that 2-aught one. They have that one there. I like a normal walker, natural walker, or the acid green one for this guy. And as far as live baits go, I don't usually use eggs. I know he's a char, he's a trout, he's a type of, so eggs really do work. But I catch them more on grasshoppers, to be honest with myself, with you guys. Grasshoppers or even crickets. Crickets work for that Lenok guy. Okay, pike. Everybody, shiner and a 6-aught. I mean, how can you go wrong there? Now this is if you're going after the big guy. You can catch these pike on shiner and a 4-aught. But if you're chasing specifically that uni, beef up your hook size, definitely. Now out here, the hot bait going on in Mongolia that they're hitting them on, getting reported, is that jerk bait, the lemon with the black stripes. That jerk bait, it's the 1.5 ounce, so that's 42 grams, 6-aught. That's what they're recording their baits on. That's the hot one right now. Now, to me, for this waterway, you only need a couple things in your basket, guys, folks. Make sure you got a narrow spoon, a medium spoon, some type of spinner bait, and a spinner. That's really what you need for this waterway. As far as baits go, bottom dollar baits, if you can't bring anything at all, bring these 5 shiners, crickets, small and large minnows. That's 4. That's always 4. That'll get you damn near everything on this waterway. These type of fish. Now, I'm not talking about even that one thing, because of small minnows, if you could get the perch, you could almost get everything on that setup. All right. We got 10 minutes. I want to try to get through this. Let's jump over now. I'm going to talk about my sticks a little bit. All right. Because after all, it's the bait shop. This is the fun part. What we build for this trip. Where is my mouse at? Here it is. All right. Now this guy here, no reason at all. I mean, yeah, that McConsey and the Uni Taimen. Okay, that that would be your matchup. That would be the reason for. But this is a 48 waterway that Uni Taimen is in it. And if you're here at level 48, 49, or even 50, you don't have those McConseys. Okay, so Buck brought himself with a Cazadora 10-2. 80, 68. We got a 68.3 here, running a 6. Now, the normal reel for this setup, this boob tubber here, this little tubber guy here, would be the Torbolino. That would be the Torbolino 10,000. That's what you would want to put on this thing. Let's just go here real quick. Just get him up real quick. Torbolino right here. All right, Torbolino 10,000. You got 66.8 there and 68.3 here. That's cool. And this is a strong reel. It was built by UL Chubber. It's built for bottom rods. It goes on this stick. However, you got a 43.3 recovery on here. I chose the Match Catch 9000. I get a little bit more poundage out of it, 67 pound, but my recovery is 47. So I'm getting way more recovery out of it. That's how I got this guy set up. Run 66.1 braid on this and 65.5 on the mono leader. And mono leader is not bad because it's not bad for a bottom rod there. It's not a big deal. So that's kind of the way you want to go braid. I normally run braid to fluorocarbon, but fluorocarbon, it floats a little more. And fluorocarbon, monocarbon is really tough. Mono leader is really tough because of the way we have it in the game. You don't have a lot of size choices. It jumps up in size really a lot. Like it goes from 50 to 60 to 70. You don't have anything in between. So it's tough to get a usage out of this, but that's a good usage there. Now here's a heavy taser. I brought him because this is a level 48 stick. This is the waterway. This is what you would have if you came here, 48. Come with a on it. Let's take a look at the Ambusher. Here they are. Ambusher Sport. Yeah, I believe it's the 9000. 49.6. Now this here is a 56.2 stick. They put a 49.6 with a 35.5 recovery. Now 35.5 recovery is it's not terrible because it's a bottom rod. You wouldn't want that on a spinning rod, that kind of recovery, but it is a spinning reel. I mean, that's kind of a piss poor recovery on a spinning rod if you're using it for spinning purposes. As far as the bottom rod goes, you're not worrying about different retrieves on there, so you're just throwing it out there and trunking it in. So, with that being in mind, I built this stick a little better, in my opinion. I threw the Empress 7000 on there. Now, the Empress 7000, there's a 55.5. Right, so that gets me a little closer to that 56.2. And that also allows me to I'm throwing 53 pound braid on here, going to 53 fluorocarbon. So matched really good right here. This has a 47.2 recovery versus that big difference. Been crashing 3 times today, Fishing Planet. Not good. We'll see if we can get through these. All right. Now, I left this stick in here because he's a good weight. All right. And he's right around 34 pound match rod. So that's perfect for the pike. Not a problem there. So I left him in there. No big deal there. And we know he's a Brutus. And I run a Mega Tank, 34 pounder on there and 30 fluorocarbon. In here, perfect size. That again for the pike, that Lenok. This is a good, he'll handle all that stuff. So kept him in here. He's fully balanced, nice, 28.5 all around, 28.6 and 28 pound on the string. Because it's fluorocarbon, no leader necessary. Now, if I'm going to go with that I might get this bit off. I better, Buck, I think, because it's not over that power. If I get a big pike, I might have before. I'll probably put a titanium match right here. Again, he's fun. This guy will land the pike. He's a 22. My Phoenix, this is great. That 19, he's 19 pound there, 22 pound on the stick, run 20 pound braid on 20 pound fluorocarbon. So great, we're running 3-aught hooks and small minnows on him, and he'll be good for that Lenok, any of that stuff. And I also brought, this is fun. This guy will handle the pike. So I got him ready to go. 13, this is my 13, 14 pound setup here. And I run 13 pound braid. I got 13 pound. A lot of times I run 15 pound fluoro on this rod. I run 15 pound fluoro. But today I'm taking it easy on my equipment. So we're going to go 13 pound braid with 11 pound fluorocarbon on it. I'm going to take it easy. Save on a little bit of maintenance. Because if I do use this guy, the pike are a little heavy up for him. And, so I'd rather have, let the line take a beating, and I've got plenty of line. I'll replace it. That'll work for me. Okay, and of course, my flipping stick. Got a flipping stick here. That's the blunderbuss. We'll take that. That's what's going to happen. Wow, we got 4 minutes to go. All righty, guys. That'll be it for the bait shop. Boy, we just locked this one in. I'll be back in 4 minutes, and we'll get the show started. We'll head out to Mongolia and get some fishing. Catch some northern pike. Float around on the boat is my plan, is just to hit a bunch of mud spots. I'm going to start off with a couple of pike, then maybe hit a couple of Taimen spots and a couple of Lenok spots. We'll see how it goes. All right, we'll be right back. Thanks for watching. I know you're probably all gone, but I know the crew's still here. Thanks, guys. Uncle Buck, howdy, everyone. Be back in 4 minutes. See you later. Where's the closing at, Buck? There it is. I think it is. I think that's it. All right.